Welcome to our 7-year itch.
The podcast that is definitely not relationship advice.
Good.
Welcome. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. This is episode 1 of our 7-year itch.
And this should be actually episode 3.
Yeah, it should probably be episode 3.
Because we have a little bit of a story.
Yeah, I mean, on a scale of like massively to unimaginably, how much did you want to kill me last night?
I don't know. 1 million.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how did you actually feel?
Last night,
Yeah.
I felt like we were never going to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there is another story before that. So, long story short.
Long story short, is always when people say long story short, that is always the beginning of a long story.
Yeah, it's never gonna be short. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna make it quick. So
You don't have to make it quick.
No, I'm just explaining because today we're supposed to be talking about something.
Yes.
So we recorded episode 1, but actually we didn't record it.
Yeah. Well, we thought we were recording it.
We lost it.
We did 2 hours worth of content.
God.
And it turns out the laptop, who'd have thought when the laptop turns into standby mode, it stops recording.
Exactly.
And I think it was set to go into standby after 3 minutes.
Yeah, and the funny thing is like we were not looking at the laptop. So which is it's a good thing, right? We were really talking about stuff that makes us happy.
It was incredible content. I mean, we covered so many things like the running machine.
Yeah, the woman in Tesco.
Yeah. That was about it, really, wasn't it? 2 hours talking about the grumpy woman in Grumpy
Challenge.
Woman. 3 Peaks Challenge.
All those things, and we lost them. And then yesterday we said, yeah, okay, let's go again. Let's give it another try.
Let's go again.
Yeah.
Can't be that hard. This time I set the settings on the laptop so that it was set to never go into standby mode. And it was all fine.
Yeah, until
the laptop just said, goodbye.
I'm going to reboot myself. Boom.
Yeah. And no.
And nothing had been saved.
No backup. So we did another really good, really intense episode on Glastonbury, why we love Glastonbury, why we are so angry because we didn't get tickets this year.
How much I was, I'm hoping it's going to rain.
We really hope it's going to rain, guys.
Yes, sending you all my really negative vibes.
Rain. Mudfest.
Yes, yeah.
It hasn't actually been muddy since 2016.
Yeah, and you know what? You deserve one. And it has to be this year.
I think everyone needs a muddy Glastonbury. It's part of it.
Do you know what? Probably like tonight, I'm gonna do this Mexican thing that they do to stop raining. So you put like 2 knives, like you just stick them in the ground in your garden to stop the rain. But I'm gonna do it to ask for some rain.
What do you stick in the ground instead of knives then to ask for rain?
It's all about intention. It's all about intention. So I'm just gonna ask Tlaloc, the Aztec god of rain. Yeah.
But just at Glastonbury, because we want to still have a nice weekend. We want to go out.
Of course. Yeah.
Do
Some
stuff.
sunshine. Yeah.
Go to the pub.
No, just specifically Glastonbury. Yes.
Just that specific area. Yeah. So good luck, everyone.
Hope you're going to have a blast.
So we should probably go back to what we talked about in the first episode that wasn't the first episode, because this is now the first episode, about how we came to be doing our 7-year itch.
Yeah, and help me here. I can't remember now.
We have been married for 7 years.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah. And we celebrated our anniversary last week.
Yeah. And we just thought, we want to do something fun. Fun. And that was, so we decided to do a podcast before we realised it was our 7th year anniversary, didn't we?
Yeah.
And that's a whole other story in itself as well. So we're currently sitting in a really cool little room that I have lovingly converted into a podcast studio.
Yeah. But before that, it was my little beautiful gym.
Yeah, with the world's heaviest running machine in it.
Yes. And how did we get a running machine and why?
Yeah. Wow, we're going back a long way here. This is a lot of stuff. So yeah, that's what happened.
But first, let's get this clear. So 7-year wedding anniversary, but before that, we started literally itching and thinking, what is happening? Like, why are we getting bored and why are we not getting like satisfied, like, you know, in life and happiness and
what can we do for fun?
Yeah,
let's just try and have fun in life.
Yes, and so this is about fun. So we're not going to be concerned about who's going to be listening or what we're saying or, you know, like all those things are not important. It's just about having fun.
Yeah. I mean, we can probably talk about some serious stuff in between.
Yeah.
Probably.
Maybe.
Yeah. And the running machine. Yeah, we could probably talk about that running machine for a little bit. The world's heaviest fucking running machine.
Yeah.
Delivered to the door by two guys.
So, a little bit back then. So, before that, so we moved to a new house in November last year.
Yeah.
And by December, I thought, it's my moment. You know, like New Year's resolutions. So I'm gonna get a running machine because now I have the place. We had like a little room as part of the guest room, and I thought, what a better way to just use it as a mini gym. So we researched it, and then we found a really good offer on a running machine, and we went there and just bought it. And surprise came when the delivery guy showed up, and he was like, he just knocked on the door. And he was just like, yep, here's your thing. And he dropped a massive box outside the house. And I was like, yeah, just put it here, you know, like it's in the first floor. And he was like, no, I'm just going to drop it here because I don't do that service. I was like, what do you mean?
And by the way, when you bought it, didn't you click the box that said something like free installation in room of your choice or something like that as well?
No, here's the thing. We had the option, but you, being you, said, oh, no, it's fine. I'm sure I can do it. Just get it delivered.
That is true. I did say that. I do remember
I was like,
saying
are you sure? Yeah, it's fine. I can do it. It's going to be easy. All right.
So we didn't tick the box that said, deliver to the room of your choice and we'll assemble it for free.
But I thought that one thing was to not pay for the guys to assemble it. And another thing to not pay for the guy. You know, I thought we had this delivery in the chosen room included. But we didn't. So the guy just dropped it by the front door. And just because I begged and nearly cried, he said, okay, fine. And he just like shoved it in like in the hallway. And then he just left. And I ended up with a massive box that, believe me, I couldn't just move like for an inch. You know, I tried, but I couldn't. So luckily the door, I could close the door. And then you came home. And I was like, oh my God, I've done this. We have the room machine. What are we going to do?
Yeah, and I thought, well, that's fine. I'll just take it upstairs.
And then you tried to move the box and you were like, fuck no.
My God. Yeah. It was insanely heavy.
Yeah.
I mean, and it was in 2 pieces, and each of the 2 pieces was insanely heavy.
Yeah, no, because you said, probably if we take piece by piece, it's going to be easier.
Yeah.
But surprise, surprise, it was just like 2 pieces.
Yeah.
And like you said, both of them, very heavy.
I can't even remember how. I must have blacked out, but somehow got it up the stairs, somehow got it into this little room, set it all up, and actually it was fine. And then it just sat here. No, you did use it a few times.
I have used it a few times.
Oh, yeah, and that's because of the...
Yeah, but this is another thing, because of course I was trying to, you know, like find like positive reinforcement to use it. So I thought, on top of being January and, you know, the starting of New Year's and stuff, one day I go into the office and a colleague has this brilliant idea of, let's do this 3 peaks challenge. And I was like, yeah, amazing.
And at the time, what did you think the 3 peaks challenge was? Talk me through it. Like, tell me how you thought it was going to go.
Okay. So I thought it sounds really good because they said, it's going to be in May. And I thought, okay, it's not going to be cold, so it's going to be fine. And they said, it's like, you just do the 3 highest peaks in Great Britain. And I was like, that sounds fun, because to me it sounded like going to the Teposteco, like that I took you to in Tepoztlán. So you go up the mountain and then you find the pyramid at the top, and then you take nice pictures. And I thought probably like an hour, Yeah, I thought it was going to be really fun. Then I came home all excited. I told you and you were like, but you know what the 3 peaks challenge is, right? I was like, yeah, of course, it's going to be fun. And you're like, no. And then I started researching. And I found so many little things that I thought, Mirtha, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? But it took me like good 3 weeks probably to actually say, guys, so sorry, I'm not going to do this. I think I was just very scared of the weather. It was going to be very windy and very rainy.
But the 3 peaks challenge is something that sounds like a bit of fun for a long weekend. Even I didn't realise you have to do it all. Like, you go from one to the other. You're driving to... Like, I think, actually, when you came home and you first said that you were doing it, even I thought, it was like, oh, right, so you're going to do 1 per day, stay in a nice hotel overnight somewhere.
Have a few drinks at night.
Have a few drinks, go out for a nice meal, then do the next one the next day.
Yeah. No, but I think people can do whatever they want. The thing is, because they were raising funds or something for a charity, the challenge is to do it in 24 hours. So they actually rented a van and someone, they had a driver and stuff, because it started I think the second peak at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And they slept in the van. Yeah. From, one to the other. And like I said, so many little things. And I think I was very, very scared about not having a toilet. I'm thinking it's going to be 4 hours to go up and down at least. And drinking water, right? Because you're going to get tired. Yeah. And things like, when am I going to pee?
Which ties in nicely with Glastonbury, really, doesn't it?
It does, because so here's the patterns. I have a thing with the toilets because I pee a lot, and people second episode and oversharing already.
Yeah. No, this is the first. Well, it's the 3rd episode.
Yeah, but
not the 2nd episode.
Yeah.
But no, you're saying in the 2nd episode you overshared.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's going to be the official 2nd episode if we manage to record it.
I don't think we will.
Something is going to happen.
I don't think it's going to... I'm still sceptical that this is even going to go out. That's how worried I am.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
About the technology and everything.
But let me tell you something. So tonight is a Monday night. If when we finish this and we say, okay, yeah, we're done, let's go have dinner, and you find out that we didn't record it, I'm just going to get wasted. And fuck it all. And tomorrow morning when I go to the office, I'll be ruined. And you know what? That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I never thought I'd say this or hear myself saying these words, but let's hope you don't get wasted tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I know. I don't want to be in so much pain tomorrow.
We got the running machine installed. You signed up for the 3 peaks.
Yeah.
Then you bailed on the 3 peaks.
Yes.
And that charity, whoever it was, I don't know who it was, but sorry.
Me neither.
Sorry, guys, for all of the money that you didn't get.
I know.
So, knowing how bloody heavy that running machine was, we thought it's a great idea to just move it out of this room and put it in the office.
Yes.
So that another one of your great ideas.
Yes. Yeah, because it actually was my idea. Say, oh yeah, why don't we use the gym? And bloody hell, it was heavy again. It took us all probably 2 hours.
Moving it from one room to another.
Yes.
About what? 20 meters?
Less than that, I would say.
15 meters probably?
No, I think less than that.
10 meters?
And I'm going to say
Oh
like
my God, look, who
6,
cares how many
5.
meters it was? Do you want me to go and measure it now?
In the mansion, from one room to the other, we have like 20 meters.
Yeah, I'm just trying to create a bigger picture in people's minds.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, nah, it's just like a meter away.
We went to move it from the annex to the West Wing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No.
If we were moving it from the annex to the West Wing, that would have taken significantly longer than 2 hours as well.
We would be, just calling the servants.
Yeah, if we had an annex and a West Wing.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'd be saying, move it to that room.
That's right. We would, wouldn't we?
Probably our assistant would be doing it for us, telling the servants to move it.
Yeah, we would be like 3 times removed from the whole process.
Yeah. Yeah. And why would I even get a running machine? I could just pay someone to exercise for me and then I just, to get the benefits or something.
That's true.
I'm sure rich people can do that.
Yeah, just give them your Apple Watch.
Yeah. And I don't know. And probably I just go for a spa or a massage or something like that and get the result without exercising.
That's kind of what you did anyway when you used to go to the gym.
What do you mean?
You just used to go to the sauna.
Yeah, of course. But I was upfront. I never lied. I said, I want the sauna. It's something I love, and the steam room.
Yeah.
And the swimming pool. Even though I don't know how to swim.
You did how many weeks of water aerobics before you bailed?
No, because it's like, do you know what? It's like a with all due respect, it's like for all ladies. So the times of the classes is like 10 a.m. On a Tuesday, it's like, I'm going to be working, people. I need to work. I cannot just, go out at a 10 a.m. on a Tuesday morning. So, yeah, I could never join aqua aerobics. But I used to go to swim.
Okay.
And I paid for swim lessons. I paid for 12. Only went to 1.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just thinking, actually, I'm probably just as bad as you because in terms of setting up this podcast, before we decided to use this room, actually the idea was, let's just do something fun. Let's record a podcast. Let's just literally just record ourselves talking. And you just thought, let's just record a podcast. And what did I do? I thought, okay, let me start researching how to build a studio.
God.
What gear do we need? All of that stuff. So I kind of went into a bit of a deep
overthinking
rabbit hole.
Yeah. Yes.
Which I think I tend to do a lot on things.
Yes.
I mean, particularly when it came to sound reflections. There's probably going to be some absolute wizard audio technician listening to this going, he didn't he didn't pay much attention to those sound reflections, did he? But we've done it. We've kitted it out. All right, I kitted it out. We've got a little bench. We've got all the stuff.
Yeah, I even have a drink that I'm not allowed to drink.
You're not allowed to drink because it makes too much noise. Because look, if we both pick up and drink, look.
Oh, yeah.
See? And it's that. And it's just putting the drinks, and put it down on the table. You see, it makes a massive noise. So, and she wanted to bring crisps in.
Yeah, sorry. I love snacks.
Or, well, not crisps.
Squinkles.
Squinkles.
It's Mexican sweet. They're not called squinkles. So that's James' translation for squinkles.
Squinkles.
Squinkles. So we call them squinkles.
Squinkles.
Yeah. Here, just quick note on my future lunch. I'm creating a drink, an alcoholic drink.
Oh, how did this come about?
Because on episode 0, I said
what was the title of episode 0?
No, I'm not going to say it. You're going to make fun of me.
What was the title of episode 0?
The teaser.
Thank you. 2 sugars.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, listen to the teaser.
The teaser. So it's actually something like it's related to
Squinkles.
this. Squinkles. The teaser. And this is another one because
yes, in the teaser you said something.
Yes, so I tend to create my own words based on Spanish. So for example, in Spanish we say teléfono, and here is telephone, right?
Wow. That's clever.
Yeah, right? So in Spanish...
Electrónico.
Yeah, exactly. And here is electronic.
Yeah.
Or mecánico.
Mecánico.
Yeah, you see?
There's another one.
You're getting it. Yeah.
Scorchio.
What is that? What?
Oh, okay.
What? Oh my God.
Yeah.
But so the thing is, so I said daltonic because I thought, it's like daltónico. And daltónico in Spanish means colorblind because we were discussing the controls on the thingy to do this podcast and regulate the voices and stuff.
I had no idea what you said, and
Yeah,
I just
but you
nodded politely and
didn't
carried
correct
on.
me. Like
Yeah.
nobody
Why?
corrected me, and I'm like, then I heard it back, and I was like, all right, I think I did it, and yeah, of course. So yeah, I'm gonna create drink called the daltonic. The daltonic is gonna include, of course, tonic
And some dal.
and some what? Some what?
Some dal.
No.
Some tonic and some dal.
Oh, very funny. No.
No. Okay.
Tonic, vodka, and something to make it blue, and something to make it taste of, I don't know, strawberries or something.
Blue is going to be blue curacao.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Or curacao.
Curaçao.
I don't know. I don't speak Portuguese.
I do, but I'm not sure this is related to Portuguese. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah.
It's
the
Brazilian,
daltonic.
isn't it?
Brazilian. Oh my God. Do I speak Mexican?
No, curacao is Brazilian, I think.
And
they speak-
oh my God.
And they speak Portuguese, right?
Yeah, they do speak Portuguese.
Oh
I just thought that you were saying that Brazilians speak Brazilian. I was like, no, Mexicans don't speak Mexican. Sorry, people, for, you know, if you think that we were,
Yeah, you just did that to me, your husband.
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, you gringo.
Gringo, but yeah.
Gringo.
But I'm the one making the daltonic drink.
Tacos.
Yeah, tacos and quesadillas.
Quesadillas. Jalapenos.
Jalapenos and
Do you want
tortillas.
jalapenos on that, mate?
Tortillas. But, you know, like, then I come here and I used to say, what did I said something like Yorkshire, for example. I don't do it anymore. But I used to. Yeah.
It makes you sound like Al Pacino. You know, hey, you're from Yorkshire? Come over here to Yorkshire.
Yeah.
Does that? Everyone has an Al Pacino impression, don't they?
I don't know. I don't. No.
Okay.
I barely know who he is. I'm joking. No, but see, okay.
Do you want to go to Yorkshire? Jew?
No. Thank you. So anyway, that was the little side note.
I think everything is a side note, isn't it? It seems the topic was, how did we start this podcast? Why did we start this podcast? Is there a premise? Is it going to last more than one episode? Is anyone listening out there? We don't know.
We don't know.
And actually, if you were to ask us why we started it, we probably don't really know. It's not like we've got some master plan. We're not trying to because actually it's been a running joke for years, isn't it, about content creation?
Oh God, yeah, we make fun of all the people. Sorry, people creating content. Hey guys.
Hi guys.
You know, I'm gonna say every time we start, I'm gonna say, hey guys.
We should start every episode.
Yeah.
Has it not gone full circle now though that you can do that ironically and it's okay?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Content creation though. We don't want to create content just for the sake of content. We want to create content because we are doing it together.
Yeah.
For us.
It's just fun.
Yeah, just having fun.
Yeah.
So,
and a couple of drinks on a Monday night.
Yeah. And if you get bored, just turn it off and listen to something else.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, give it 6 months and we'll probably be like crawling the walls trying to find content. Did you know the 1.5 kilogram mixed vegetables in Aldi is actually 50 pence cheaper than the equivalent bag in Tesco's?
Please kill me. I'd rather be talking about my bath the night before and what salts I use and the music I was listening to and, you know, some kind of like rubbish like that.
What, you put salsa in the bath?
No, salts. What did I say? Salts? Oh, fuck off.
So we decided to call it 7 Year Itch because after we decided to do the podcast, we then realised we'd been married for 7 years because it was our anniversary last week. And we thought, oh my God, maybe we're having a 7-year itch.
Yes.
Which actually got me thinking.
The alternatives.
No. What do you mean alternatives?
Because you were saying, it's because, it's when people start cheating and just getting really bored of each other and start fighting. And I was like, okay, let's go for the podcast option. I think it's healthier.
Healthier than fighting and cheating.
Yeah.
No, what I was going to say is that maybe I could combine it with my midlife crisis.
No. Yeah, no, we have discussed that. No, do not steal my thunder. Do not steal it.
What thunder?
My thunder.
Your thunder can be pretty heavy at times. I felt it.
Yeah.
I felt it from the other side of the house.
I can tell.
You know, when
I can say the same.
I did that same thing that we all do, guys, where I left a towel unattended on the bed, and I could hear the thunder. I could feel it. I could sense it.
Did you see like puta madre?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I know.
That's
it's natural.
Spanish for I love you.
So much.
Yes.
Yeah.
Always saying I love you a lot.
And emphasize the puta.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to feel it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And always calls me a little chinga.
Yeah. Chinga madre.
Yeah.
It's another one. Yeah.
Mm.
But
so I'm not allowed to combine it with my midlife crisis then?
No, because here's the thing. That is my thing. So that is my thing. I've been telling you that I've been going through that shit for a year.
Well, you don't get exclusivity on midlife crisis.
No, yeah, I do because I have invested in that. I've been taking therapy for a fucking year, and then you come here and tell me, oh no, it's because no, and no.
Oh, okay.
No.
Sorry. Okay, I'll put my midlife crisis on hold then, shall I?
Yes.
I'll send the car back.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about the mistress?
What mistress? Do you have a mistress?
It's midlife crisis stuff, isn't it?
Actually,
no. Is that midlife crisis or is it 7-year itch?
Or,
Which one does
it's
that
just
come
like,
under?
I'm a bastard and I like cheating.
Yeah, could be that. By the way, that's not me. I'm not doing that and I haven't got a mistress.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no. No, but I was going to say something.
And I don't like cheating. It's one of my least favourite pastimes, actually.
Yeah, the least one. Okay.
Yeah, cheating.
Yeah, okay. Feel better now. Yeah. No, but I was seriously going to say, I always call it the middle-age crisis.
Middle-age. Yeah.
Instead of the middle life crisis.
Midlife crisis.
Oh my God. Midlife crisis. And I call it the middle age.
Well, what we'll do is now we've got this like recording studio with all the podcasting gear. I'll do my midlife crisis, you do your midlife crisis, and we'll see who gets the most followers.
But I'm not interested in talking to people about this.
I thought you said you've been in therapy for a year.
Yeah, but
and you're not interested in talking about it. Come on.
Just one person. I'm very private.
You know it's called when you pay for something like that. It's called a vanity project.
I know. I was actually reading about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I keep reading stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's like, this book said something like, if you are, reading, what are they called? Like self-help books, and then going to therapy and doing all of that is, and then not doing anything about your life to change it, is pure ego. Mm-hmm. And I thought, fuck, I have a big ego because it has taken me a fucking year and probably 12 books.
Wow.
And I haven't done anything.
And someone's made a lot of money out of you.
I know.
Along the way.
I know.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you don't feel remotely cured?
No, I don't think so. No.
Well, let's do a 7-year itch then. We'll shelf the midlife crises for now.
Yeah.
And get back on track.
Yeah.
So this is it. Our 7-year itch, the podcast that is definitely not relationship advice. And you can tell from the last half an hour that you should definitely not be taking relationship advice from us.
From us, no.
From us, no.
No.
Yeah. And actually, this is now probably some sort of ego therapy. Ego therapy? Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, we can call it the ego therapy.
The ego therapy project.
Yeah.
Maybe we can have an ego therapy segment.
And that's how you're gonna start monetizing this little studio, because you can charge people to come here and just, we can do interviews and just ask them to tell us.
We can call it the podcast experience.
Yeah,
We can charge people 500 quid to come in for half an hour to record a podcast.
I was thinking more like £25.
Well, let's start at 500 and see what happens. We can get into corporate.
Yeah.
Like do like away days.
Mm.
Team building exercise.
Ooh. Two by two.
If we ever did actually stay on track, it might be interesting. But then I don't even know what track we're supposed to be on.
Yeah.
We just keep drifting.
Yeah.
I think that's what's going to happen. We're just going to drift and drift. Episode 2 that was supposed to be that didn't happen was Glastonbury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do it another time. Or you know what? Maybe we will do it this week, because I feel like having another drink and I need a good reason for it.
Okay.
And then we can record it. And then probably that's going to be episode 2. And this is going to become episode 3. But probably...
This is episode 1.
Oh, you see? So you know what? We're going to have to find out whenever we upload the things. So people, this could be episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So hang on. So you want to do Glastonbury as episode 1, but this to be episode 2?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But then it won't make any sense because we're talking about it now.
Yeah.
So when people listen to the Glastonbury one, then they listen to this one, they'll be like, hang on, why are they talking about that?
Yeah, that's fine. That's life. That's life. It's messy.
No, I can't cope with that level of messiness. And it's the lack of continuity above all.
Yeah. Okay. Let's stick to the plan.
A bait and switch for Glastonbury, episode 2. Stay tuned.
Okay. Then stay tuned.
Yeah. It's a good way of doing it, isn't it? Don't you do that? When you do your podcast, you then talk about the next one in this one.
I love it, because we could like talk for hours about Glastonbury now, but telling people, no, but wait for the other one, for the next one.
Well, I said I wanted to talk about it now, and you're like, yeah, we can do that in our next episode. I literally segued into it saying, yeah, and episode 2 was supposed to be about Glastonbury.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Why don't we talk about... Oh, my God. Yeah, let's talk about that in episode 2.
Okay. Sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah.
So you'll have to wait till episode 2 to find out about Glastonbury.
Yes.
That was our 7-year itch.
Yeah.
And remember, this is